Instagram has a problem. If you've been on Instagram, you've definitely seen a lot of weird posts or just literally illegal stuff. And it's not even just Instagram that's the problem. Threads, Meta's other platform, also has a lot of questionable stuff. I can't be the only one getting this stuff because it's not like I interact with any posts that would signal that I want to see this content, yet I keep seeing these posts. So there's obviously more stuff that I'm probably not going to mention in this video, but I see illegal stuff. There's a lot of predators. I mean, the predatory stuff has been going on since this Hello Kitty. It's like, but I feel like the predator stuff has been going on for years and years. Like, even when I was a kid, like 12, 13 on Instagram, why did I have like grown adults messaging me? And then I'd be like, I'd say my age. I don't know if I said my age, or maybe I'd say no, basically, and then they would keep trying to message me and be weird. But luckily, I wasn't a kid that entertained that. I just was like, this person is weird, and I would just block them. But, you know, there's been numerous stories of children being groomed. I don't know if you've heard of the scam where an adult will act as if they're a kid's age, and then they will message the kid, talk to them, gain a friendship, and then ask the child for, you know, explicit pictures, and then go on to blackmail them and say, oh, if you don't send me money, if you don't do this, if you don't send me more, then I will show your family. And obviously they don't want their family to know. There's a YouTuber that I spoke about it. I'll put the video in the description because I actually found that interesting. That was on Instagram. One of the biggest thing is the normalization of literally straight, plain like racism. I know that's on a lot of different social media, but I feel like on Instagram, I don't know, like it's really amplified. I mean, it's on Twitter and stuff, but people posting their lives, people posting photos, not really, I think, at least for that type of content, yet it's so normalized. I mean, it has the like personalized algorithm, so maybe it's also on like those platforms that have that, like TikTok. Well, I know it's on Twitter. Like, who doesn't know that? On Instagram, and okay, the original post will not have anything to do with race or anything, and then the comments will just be flooded with those comments. I saw 2 reels of just 2 random couples. I really didn't think anything of them. I was like, oh, like nice couples. But as soon as I go into the comments, it's just absolutely terrible. Does it get onto the wrong side of the algorithm, so it just goes on to like people who are racist? So that's all the comments that people get. Of course, I have to talk about one of the main things, which is literally the gooners. Okay, that's been going along. That's not even really a problem. I mean, it's a problem. Okay, I think it's a problem when people literally are fighting over Instagram. Like, why, if you're in a relationship, why are you guys fighting over that? That's not even Instagram's problem. It's actually those people. But I'm talking about the people who literally, okay, I was gonna say it's AI, or not even AI. If something's like heavily edited and they're like the dads, the grandpas, the husbands just in the comments. Why is it so common? Why is it so? I actually made a video on AI people, and the amount of comments on those AI accounts, I was confused. Like, it doesn't even look real. It literally does not look real at all. So I literally saw this account on Threads before I talk about AI slop. It was literally conjoined twins. It looked like AI. Nothing realistic, nothing. Why was majority of the... Okay, first of all, the person actually making that, I don't even know how... I don't know what Instagram's stance is on like fake accounts. I honestly feel like profiting off some like a condition, like being a conjoined twin and making like suggestive like AI videos. I don't know how that's allowed on Instagram, but I guess it doesn't break the terms of conditions. When does AI draw the line? I guess if it's maybe a minor, but I don't know. I feel like profiting off someone's condition, that's like ethically wrong. AI slop as well. You've definitely seen the random fruits, or not even fruits. I saw today one with teeth, like the AI stories, but I'm not gonna lie, I watch them. my brain is actually rotted. Like, I'm not even gonna, my brain is rotted. So I was watching it. The AI stories basically of like, there's cats ones. I have a video on that. I keep promoting my own videos. There's human ones. To be fair, that's on other platforms. That's not just Instagram. I think the issue is, why are people believing it? Not even just the stories. I saw a literal recipe on Threads with an AI picture, a GIF. It looked fake. Why are people in the comments like, I want to make this, I'm going to make this? Turns out there's a whole account of AI recipes. And why are people like, they want to make this? It's like, that's AI. That's an AI image, an AI GIF. If you make it, it's never going to look like that. I was talking about how AI basically is not having any limits and a lot of stuff is fine. But there is illegal stuff, as I mentioned like at the beginning. I have seen people literally posting people's credit card information, their credit card, straight onto Threads. I know this is about Instagram, because Instagram and Threads I feel like are intertwined. But how is that allowed? And I've seen it multiple times. I don't interact with anything that would suggest that I want to see someone's credit card information, but for some reason I'm seeing it. I don't know if it's real, I don't know if it's fake. I think it's fake. In my head I'm like, ain't no way like Threads just has this. I have a video kind of on this. I feel like it got worse from last time. I made a video on Threads and dating, but tell me why it's literally just filled with minors now. I haven't actually gone on the actual section, but I just keep getting recommended minors saying they're looking for a partner. And then when I'm going to the comments, it's just a bunch of old men in the comments like, me, pick me. Some even leaving their phone numbers like, oh, contact me. But a lot of the comments, I will say, are trying to help the kids. They're literally like, get out of the comments, this is a child. I understand there's a lot of like loneliness in the world, so people are, you know, going on platforms trying to make friends. But I think there's literally platforms made where people can meet each other. Don't think you should. There's just too much, I feel like, that goes on Threads that I don't think someone should be looking for someone on there. Especially a kid. Also, let's not forget the amount of fake stuff flooded onto Instagram. Like, you can't even spend a minute without seeing one of those accounts that's like, studies show that this percentage of this, and like there's literally no evidence. That the boomers are like, I knew I was right about that. These young ones. I'm saying Instagram has this problem. I'm sure all of the stuff I mentioned is on other platforms, but because I just use Instagram the most out of all platforms, that's what I see. But recently I saw, I think the owner of Instagram was literally saying that Snapchat, he was disgusted by Snapchat, all the like promos on Snapchat, and the comments were all like, sir, have you not seen Instagram? Have you not seen Instagram? These stuff are not going to go though, because it actually brings them in money. If they have illegal stuff, that's going to bring them money. Okay, that's not funny. If they have slop, AI slop, even real slop, which are those fact accounts or percentages or studies show accounts, that's going to give them money. The PDF files, does that give them money? I guess if they're like watching Instagram and whatever and they're looking at ads, the racism brings them money because it brings people watching. The predators DMing people out, I guess it brings money because they also use Instagram. But yes, that's the end of this video. Comment if you've ever had a weird situation on Instagram. Like, I think we all have, especially if you were a kid and Instagram existed. To be fair, Snapchat had it more. There was more old PDF file men on Snapchat, I feel. If I can find the screenshots, because these screenshots are like from ages ago, I will probably put them on the screen and maybe explain more like on the screen. But that's the end. If you have any experiences like that, comment down below. And yeah, thanks for watching.